have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You got to touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You got to be possessed with the dream. The dream.
Yeah. Any weapon formed against us shall not prosper. Y'all thought it was oozing noodles, now we eating lobster.
Are we on? Welcome back to the Swamp for the second half of this girl-boy doubleheader. We've got the Greenwood Gators taking on the Franklin Simpson Wildcats. Should be an exciting matchup here, especially after the girls steamrolled their opponents in the last game. So here's Ben Carroll on the jump.
Franklin Simpson possession first.
So on the floor to start the game for your Greenwood Gators, Noah Stansberry up top. We have Cade Stinnett and Ben Carroll down low. Mark Grant in the game and Will Gaddis making a surprise start here.
Stutzman with the ball for Franklin Simpson. He passes over to Chapman.
So Chapman and Miller and Stutzman, your outside three for the Wildcats. That shot was from Tedrick Partinger.
Rebound by Cade Stinnett.
Goes to Mark Grant dribbling it down now.
Stansberry with the ball at the top of the key.
Motioning Gaddis for the pick. Stansberry rolls out. Nice pass to Stinnett. Nice cut to Gaddis.
Ooh,
that one
poetry
is
in motion. Score is now 2-0. Greenwood lead starting off this game.
Here's Stutzman with the ball. Now it's Chapman.
Over to Partinger.
Stutzman for the three, and that one
He
is
makes. Stansberry with the ball. Franklin Simpson now in a press.
Good pressure, but he gets it away now to Stinnett. Stinnett's got Gaddis wide open in the corner. Doesn't choose to look there, though.
Stinnett at the top of the key. He gives it off to Grant. Grant gives it to Gaddis. Gaddis to Carroll. Carroll fires and
No
misses.
good there. Rebound goes to Gaddis. Back to Grant. Right here's Stinnett. And that one's going to go out of bounds after the little flop attempt there by Tedrick Partinger. This one will stay with the Gators.
Inbounding for the Gators is Ben Carroll. He throws it into Stansberry. Stansberry tries to throw it back to Carroll. They almost lose the ball. Carroll regains possession. Stansberry now with the ball. Over to Gaddis in the corner and back to Stansberry.
I'm excited to see how Will Gaddis does in this start. Already he's got the first 2 points for the Gators. And tries to make it 2 more, but that one is rejected by the tall fella up front, Logan LeCocher.
Stutzman now with the ball for Franklin Simpson. He passes over to Chapman. Chapman spins, loses the ball, and a foul is called.
That one's going to go against number 3, Mark Grant.
Chapman now at the line for
6
Franklin
minutes
Simpson.
to go in this game. 3-2, Franklin Simpson leads first quarter.
Chapman's first attempt is good. Score is now 2-4.
One
Franklin
thing that this
Simpson.
Franklin Simpson team has on the Gators that teams rarely have on Greenwood is their size.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of height equality out
Whoa.
on this floor right now.
Kaiwan Stutzman channeling his inner Cade Stinnett there on that fantastic mid-air rebound.
Partinger now with the ball. He drives in, goes for the layup, and
Gets
makes.
around Carroll, somehow finds a way to put that shot in.
Score is now 2-6. Franklin Simpson lead.
You know, one thing we were praising the Gators about pretty much the last 2 games was the way they locked down the paint. They have not done that early in this one.
Seen
They're
a
gonna have
lot
to
of
look
layups
to-
being given away. Partinger's first attempt is good. Score is
So,
now.
Franklin Simpson on the press. 4 men up front, only 1 man deep.
Stansberry now with the ball wide open. Hands over to Gaddis. Gaddis fires from 3,
Way
and he
off there.
airballs.
Weird.
Stutzman now with the ball.
You know,
He
Gaddis
drives
can't let-
in.
Shot is good there again. Gets a nice little finger roll. Timeout called by the Greenwood Gators. Dakota Ware will be coming in after the substitution.
Score is now 2-7 with 5.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Franklin Simpson lead.
You know, Will Gaddis earning this start, he can't let those missed shots go to his head. You know, he has to just keep doing what he does, continue to make plays like that very first one in the game for the Gators, and everything will be all right for this team. But they really got to work on closing out the paint, something they've done well most every game so far.
Hey, you definitely got to see some improvement in that paint defense by the Gators tonight if you want to get to regain this lead.
So Dakota Ware was subbing in exchange for
Inbounding for the Gators now is Mark
Ben
Grant.
Carroll.
Stansberry now with the ball. Oh, he loses it.
Stolen away. Costly turnover there. Andreas Miller with the bucket for the Wildcats. I think they're starting to get in the Gators' heads. Gaddis wide open there. Good effort by him. He's going to drive in. Little floater off the backboard is good.
Gaddis putting up all the points for the Gators right now. That's the 4.
7-point deficit now. Franklin Simpson bringing it down the court. Here's Kaiwan Stutzman.
Stutzman still dribbling at the top of the key. He motions for Partinger to come over. Partinger now with the ball. Passes over to Chapman.
Shot
Chapman
is
fires
no
and
good.
misses.
Rebound goes to LeCocher.
Gaddis now with the ball for the Gators. He passes it all the way over to Mark Grant on the other side of the floor. Grant goes in, goes for the layup,
Nice
makes.
effort by the Gators to break through the press there.
Score is now 6-13. Franklin Simpson lead.
Shot no good there. Rebound goes to Stansberry.
Stansberry now bringing the ball up the floor. He passes over to Stinnett. Stinnett driving in,
Oh,
and a
get
blocking
the blocking foul called
is-
there. That one's going to go against DeMarco Chapman. Stinnett could not convert on the shot, however. He will go to the line for 2.
Stinnett's first attempt is good. Stinnett again, always converting from that free throw line. You rarely see him miss these easy shots.
Gators cut it to a 2-possession game with that one.
Stinnett on his second attempt.
It's
Good.
I was worried we were going to jinx him there, but he just does not miss those.
I would have attempted to knock on wood, but I've got no wooden table, Eli.
We are the wood, though, so I think that's okay. Remember, folks, if it ain't wood, it ain't wood. It ain't good.
I
Sorry.
hate you. That was awful. That was god awful.
Hey.
Rebound by Mark Grant. Grant over to Gaddis. Gaddis now passes over to Stansberry. Stansberry throws it into Ware. Ware back to Stansberry. Stansberry fires for the three and makes it.
He didn't even have to get set on that one. Just took the pass right from Ware, put it up, and it is a 2-point game now with under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Score is now 11-13, still Franklin Simpson lead. Stutzman with the ball. He passes over to Miller.
Partinger now, and here's Chapman, sorry. Partinger, the floater. No good.
Rebound by
Ware
Stinnett.
kind of bulldozed him after that one, but
Stansberry with the ball. Stinnett bring the ball up the floor.
he had Gaddis wide open again. They're just not
Passes
looking
to
for him
Grant.
over there.
Grant sidesteps and fires from three. It's a
Oh.
miss. Rebound by Stinnett. Stinnett goes back up. He misses.
A rare miss down low for Stinnett there. Just got ahead of himself. Here goes Miller.
Stutzman sidesteps. Passes over to Chapman. Chapman fires. Air balls.
Rebound
Dakota
goes
Ware.
to Dakota Ware.
Grant now with the ball. He passes up to Gaddis. Gaddis
Big
draws the
foul
foul.
there. Kaiwan Stutzman trying to argue his case, but we can see the contact from all the way up here.
Gaddis now going to the free throw line.
It's only Stutzman's first of the game, as Gaddis looks to add 2 more to his 4 points already in this first quarter.
First attempt. No good.
Ben Carroll, the recent 1,000-point scorer for the Gators, checking back into this game. And Jabari Haskins also looking to sub in soon. Stansberry having a little conference with the coach there. He will stay in the game. Second one is also no good. Ware gets the rebound and puts it back in.
Score is now tied at 13-13 with 3 minutes left in this first quarter.
You know, a lot of people kind of get left out of the offensive rotation sometimes, but as Kawhi Leonard says, board man gets paid. You know, you got to work down low. You got to make your own shot opportunities sometimes, and good effort there by Ware on the putback after the free throw.
Stutzman now with the ball. He passes over to Miller.
3 in the corner.
By
That was
Knight.
Knight.
That is no good.
This one's going to stay with the Wildcats.
Coach is showing some definite emotions about that call.
As Haskins is subbing out for Gaddis, who's been hot early on. 13-13 with 2.5 minutes to go.
Miller passing it in for the Franklin Simpson Wildcats.
Good
he
defense
passes into
from
Partinger.
Ware.
Back out to Stutzman. Stutzman fires from three and
That one
makes.
is good. Kaiwan Stutson getting the Franklin Simpson offense back on top after a little stint there by the Gators.
Stansberry passes over to Stinnett. Stinnett splits the
driving in on
defense,
3
gets it
guys.
to
Nice
Ware.
dish to Ware. Too much effort on that
Ben
one.
Carroll puts it back in.
Dakota Ware a little too much mustard on that shot, but Ben Carroll able to put it back in.
Score is now 15-16, 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Franklin Simpson lead.
Drive
Partinger now with the ball. He passes to Stutzman. Over to Miller. Back to Stutzman. Stutzman fires from three again,
No good
missing.
there. Rebound. Swatted out of there by the big fella Dakota Ware.
Ware looking to take an active role in that down low defense that the Gators have been lacking in these first couple minutes of this first quarter. And you're seeing it now make an impact on the scoreboard with this 1 point game, 15-16 Franklin Simpson lead. 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this first quarter of play.
Brack Stinnett was subbed back in as it's Cade Stinnett forcing the turnover there. Good defense by the Gators.
Stinnett. Now to Haskins. Back to Stinnett. Over to Carroll. Carroll drives in, puts it up, and misses.
No good. Stinnett diving for the rebound. No good there. Instead, it's Knight forcing the fast break. Wide open shot from Stutzman is short. Rebound goes to the Wildcats, put back up and in by Jalen Briscoe.
Stinnett passes into Stinnett. Over to Haskins. Haskins dribbling in. He goes for the layup. No good.
There. Repeated missed layups now by the Gators, something you hardly see. Their inside game today has been a little off. Sorry for that. Braxton driving gets fouled. This one's going to stay on the floor, it looks like. Going to go against number 12, Dawson Knight.
Subbing in for the Gators now is Stansberry and Gaddis, coming in for Haskins and Cade Stinnett. And for the Gators now is Braxton, Will Gaddis, Ben Carroll, Dakota Ware, and Noah Stansberry.
The
Stansberry
dynamic
passes in.
youth on this team, all these underclassmen running our offense. You just love to see it. There's some veteran leadership, obviously, in Ben Carroll and Dakota Ware out there right now as Ware gets the ball down low.
Ware
and
puts the
puts it
ball
up
up.
and
He
in.
scores.
You know, he's playing forward right now, but I'm pretty sure he's about one bench press away from being the center. Good opportunity there by him to drive hard to the goal.
Dakota Ware really putting up a performance right now, trying to make sure that he gets into bullying this Franklin Simpson core down low.
You know,
Stutzman out dribbling out the
you
clock.
love to see it with Stinnett and Stansberry out there, but in this game, you know, the offense so far has been run by Dakota Ware and Will Gaddis. You love to see everyone getting involved in the rotation here. That's Briscoe back to
Stutzman now.
Stutzman from the logo with 10 seconds left. They're going to hold for the last shot.
Stutzman now dribbling in. He passes over. Shot is no
Chapman
good.
tries to beat the buzzer, can't do it. Luke Richardson tried to get the rebound there, couldn't corral it in. So the Gators, good performance early on from Gaddis and Ware. Noah Stansberry also getting it done. They're going to have to avoid some costly turnovers and convert on the in-paint opportunities. Right now, 18-17, Franklin Simpson leads going into the second quarter.
You definitely are going to want to see some more down-low production. Dakota Ware really doing a good job of keeping the Gators in at this time. I would love to see some more three-point attempts out of Noah Stansberry to help push the Gators back up on the scoreboard into this second quarter of play.
We'll take a quick break and be right back with you. This is Greenwood High School TV. Tedrick Partinger about to sub in for the Wildcats.
Pate Loggins also now in for the Greenwood Gators.
Good to see him back in the lineup as nice little fadeaway from the charity stripe there with Stinnett, but it's no good. Out of bounds, going to go with the Wildcats. And Jalen Briscoe is the one coming out for Tedrick Partinger.
Miller inbounds to Stutzman for the Franklin Simpson Wildcats. Stutzman bringing the ball up the floor.
Just a reminder, tonight is Coaches versus Cancer night, but coming up, other special events we'll be having as that shot is no good. Rebound goes to Stansberry. The 1,000-point ceremony will be later on this year.
Stansberry splits
as well
the
as
defense.
senior
He's
night.
now rushing up the floor. Passes over to Loggins. Loggins spins. Pass back to Stansberry. Stansberry three-point attempt
That
and
one
a
is
make.
good. You said you wanted to see him take those more, and now the Gators have the 2-point lead.
I have a feeling that's going to be a key role player for the rest of this game is going to be Stansberry and seeing his three-point efficiency.
Approaching the 7-minute mark. Stripped away by Stansberry, but Wildcats recover. Shot is up and good. Clean one there by Tedrick Partinger.
Grant now with the ball over to Stansberry.
We have a tie ball game as that one is stripped away. Out of bounds, last touch by Andreas Miller. It will stay with the Gators.
Stinnett inbounding for the Gators. He passes in to Stansberry. Stansberry passes to Carroll. Carroll dribbling in. He tries to go up.
They're going to call the offensive foul there, saying he threw the shoulder in on that one. That'll be the second on Ben Carroll early on in this game. Dakota Ware subbing in, saving his foul count for the second half.
Seeing a little bit of word exchange there between Miller and Carroll. Might want to keep an eye on that for the remainder of this game. Stutzman now with the ball for Franklin Simpson.
Carroll not having his usual early start to this one. Hopefully he'll be able to bounce back in, and I'm sure.
Partinger passes to Knight. Knight now with the ball. He passes to Stutzman. Stutzman over to Miller.
Now it's Partinger. Back to Stutzman. Knight. Good defense by Grant.
Stutzman now. He drives in, passes over to
Shot by
Partinger.
Partinger from the corner is off the rim and no good.
Rebound by Loggins.
Loggins just going to keep it now. Give to Grant.
Grant now dribbling the ball up the floor.
6 minutes to go in the second quarter. 2020 is the score.
Stansberry now with the ball.
Nice
Pass
dish
into
to
Ware.
Back out to Grant. Good awareness by the Gators of where their teammates are on the floor right now.
Stinnett out with the ball.
Nice drive.
He puts the
Shot
ball
is
up, makes
good.
it. Greenwood now secures a 2-point lead, 22-20 with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter of play.
Stutzman to Miller. Now it's Partinger. Good defense by Ware. Miller trying to work his way inside on Stinnett. He's going to go up that one, and Ware got a hand on it and gets the rebound.
Stansberry now with the ball, passes it to Grant. Grant passes back to Stansberry. Stansberry three-point
Deep
attempt
three.
and a
Ooh.
make.
He has ice in his veins tonight. That's his third three of the game.
I told you that three-point efficiency from Stansberry really will help elevate this Greenwood roster. Score is now 25-20, 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Kaiwan Stutzman now with the ball.
He passes out to Partinger. Partinger now with the ball. Passes over to Miller. Miller goes in. No good.
Defense by Dakota Ware there. Just go straight up as ball gets lost. A little hurry up by the Gators. Knight recovers.
Stutzman now with the ball. Slowing the game down, dribbling slowly up to the top of the key.
Stutzman now to Partinger. Partinger inside. There's Miller. Miller loses it, and now it's going to go at the Gators. Good defense there. Finally starting to lock down that paint at the start of this second quarter. We got 4:30 to go in the half. 25-20 is your score.
Gators definitely doing a better job of stopping those easy gimme points down low. You're seeing a lot of production from Dakota Ware and Pate Loggins as well, stopping all those easy buckets from landing. Stinnett inbounds to Stansberry. Stansberry passes it back to Stinnett, and Stinnett passes it up to Ware.
Stinnett running the floor, takes the floater, no good there. Rebound goes to Knight, and now pushing the floor is
Stutzman, he fires and misses.
short. Rebound up in the air. This one's going to go to Gaddis.
Gaddis
Also
passes to
subbed in
Stansberry.
DeMarcus Hogan for the Wildcats. His first appearance tonight.
Ware now with the ball. Over to Stinnett. Over to Gaddis. Gaddis back to Stinnett.
Stinnett looking for Ware down low. Can't find him. Good defense by Chapman.
Stansberry now with the ball again. Ware sets a pick.
Stinnett trying
Stansberry dribbling.
Stansberry trying to find his way inside. Here's Gaddis from the logo.
Stansberry now with the ball again. He passes it into Ware.
Finds Loggins, who puts it up, and that one is good off the backboard.
A now 7-point lead for the Greenwood Gators. 27-20 with 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter of play.
Logan Lacoter about to come back in, the big fella for Franklin Simpson Wildcats, as it's Stutzman with the ball up top.
He passes over to Partinger. Partinger over to Chapman.
Hogan now. This is back to Stutzman.
Over to Partinger.
There's Knight. Stutzman now driving in. Good defense by Carroll and Ware to pick him up in the corner.
Partinger again with the ball. Stutzman to Knight. Knight fires from three. And it's
That one is
good.
good from deep there. Timeout called by the Gators. 27-23 is the score.
Ooh, Knight
Just under 3 minutes to go.
Knight
in this
exchanging some words with Loggins as they both separate to go to the bench. Something else we need to keep an eye on. Definitely seeing some chatter in between the players tonight. And make it interesting later in this game as the score gets closer.
You'll notice there's a little collision there. Not intentional, I don't think, but as Loggins was turning around to get back on offense down the floor. And then those words were exchanged. So we've also obviously seen Carroll and Miller exchanging words tonight. So tense game going on right now. Only a 4-point contest, you know.
Score is 27-23, 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the second quarter.
Shout out to Mr. Quarter for providing us a little game fuel for the rest of this one.
Stansberry now with the ball. He passes to Ware. Ware
Now
over
it's
to Haskins.
running the floor, loses it. Lacocher didn't even move there and somehow came away with the ball.
Knight now with the ball.
Knight, Stansberry on defense. Very similar style players I'm sensing from what I've seen so far.
3-point makes. Knight definitely not having the same handle as Stansberry, though. Knight now with the ball again. He's guarded by Grant. He passes over to Miller.
Grant's got to keep an eye on him. He pulled from that distance earlier and made it. That was what got the timeout called for the Gators. As he's
Hogan
now at the
passes
logo.
to Knight. Knight passes to Partinger. Partinger passes to Hogan. Back
Here's
to Miller.
Knight again from that same spot, and he's good once again.
Score is now 27-26 with 2 minutes left
Man,
in the
I just
second
got done
quarter.
saying Grant has to watch him out there, and he splashed one right in his face. As Knight on the steal now. And
Knight
he's gonna
fires
pull up
again.
Short on that one, didn't get his feet set. Good rebound by Andreas Miller, and Franklin Simpson has taken the lead. An 8-0 run now by the Wildcats.
Stinnett now with the ball for the Gators. Over to Grant.
Trying to get the offense sparked back up again for the Gators. About to sub in for
Grant waves off Stansberry. Grant passes over to Stinnett. Stansberry now with the ball. A three-point attempt and a
no
miss.
good there. Andres Miller running the floor. Pass to Hogan, who's going to take the wide open three. No
Miss.
good there. Rebound goes to Grant.
Grant passes to Stansberry.
Tried to
Stansberry
pass
tries
it
to
down
pass
low
through.
to Stinnett, and they're going to call kick ball violation. Slow to get up there is Andreas Miller as Kaiwan Stutzman's coming in exchange for the red-hot Dawson
And
Knight.
Loggins comes in for Haskins for Greenwood.
Gators need to use this opportunity with Knight on the bench now to kind of grow their lead back some.
Stansberry now with the ball.
Stansberry passes to Loggins. Now here's Grant from three. High off the rim there, back over the backboard. And Franklin Simpson will get the ball with just over a minute to go in the half.
Stutzman now with the ball, bringing up the floor for Franklin Simpson.
Sorry about that. Kaiwan Stutzman now with the ball.
Miller now with the ball. Franklin Simpson waiting out the clock.
So here's Hogan now from the corner. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
Stutzman now with the ball again for Franklin Simpson, guarded by Stansberry. Hogan now with the ball.
Ware picks him up out there.
Stutzman now-
gets past Stansberry, but Ware picks him up at the charity stripe.
Hogan now with the ball for Franklin
They're
Simpson.
going to hold for the last shot now. 12 seconds to go in this half. Hogan dribbling it out. Ware holding off him a little bit. Now he's going to try to drive in. The floater is up and no good. Rebound being fought for. Stutzman has it. Now Stinnett has it. Comes away with, looks like a little elbow to the face, but good opportunity by the Gators there to hold the Wildcats from any points. So they will go to the locker room, though, down by 1 after allowing that 8-0 run.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC. Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GM.
As we enter this second half of play, now joining me is my beautiful co-host, Eli Lovell.
It's your boy. Welcome back, and reminder, the Gators trail. I don't know if you did any of this.
I already did the score update. I
never
got you.
mind. Thank you. Reminder, tonight is Coaches versus Cancer night. Great to see the coaches for both sides coming out with the pink and the suits and sneakers in support of the American Cancer Society.
Stutzman with the ball for Franklin Simpson. He passes over to Partinger, back to Stutzman.
Stutzman was on fire pretty early on in the first quarter. Hasn't done as much since then.
We're going to have to see if he can keep that hot hand coming into the second quarter,
Let's
or
hope
second
the
half of
Gators
play.
can shut him down. There's Miller in the corner, back out front, and here's Stutzman once again.
Over to Partinger, back to Stutzman. Stutzman passes to Miller, back to Stutzman, over to Partinger, into
Wow.
Miller. That's a lot of passing. Miller puts up a layup and misses.
And they're called over the back there going against DeMarco Chapman. So, Gators now have the ball.
Stinnett inbounding for the Gators. Knight
And
subbing in for the Franklin
Dawson
Simpson.
Knight coming back in. He had an incredibly good second quarter, picking up where Kaiwan Stutzman left off in the first, as they're going to call a blocking foul there, I believe, going against Tedrick Partinger. Partinger also has two sisters on the girls' team, I might point out. The girls' team that lost by nearly 40 points to your own Lady Gators earlier on. Thank you to anyone who's returned from that broadcast.
Stinnett inbounds to Gaddis. Gaddis passes to Stansberry.
I don't know why you sound so exasperated that I take pride in our girls' team winning games.
I just don't know how appropriate it is to keep bringing it up, but I'll allow it.
This is our broadcast. As here's Gaddis.
Gaddis
First
dribbling
corner
in.
from him,
He
trying to
loses the
drive
ball.
there, and they're going to call the blocking foul there. Coaching staff of Franklin Simpson not very happy.
That foul will
Goes
be called.
against Logan Lacoter, and there's two shots coming up for.
No
they're gonna
shots,
say
just
it's on the
inbound.
floor.
Stansberry inbounding for the Gators.
Second foul by.
He
the
passes to
center,
Carroll.
Logan
Carroll
Lacoter.
hands it off to Stinnett. Stinnett goes for the layup. Makes.
Oh, heavy contact, and they call the charge there. The shot is no good.
I don't know about that
Stinnett
call.
in utter disbelief down low. I don't like that call
That
either.
seems to be a shaky call.
I don't know if he was set enough to warrant a charge there, especially the way they both hit the floor.
Either way, Stutzman now with the ball for Franklin Simpson. Score
6:51 to go.
Score is still 27-28, Franklin Simpson lead. Miller now with the ball. Passes over to
Knight.
Knight. Knight over to Partinger. Over to
Notice
Stutzman.
they're moving out a little on Knight, not letting him have so much room after he went off in that second quarter.
Knight, I believe, had 3 consecutive three-point makes.
Big part of that 8-0 run that allowed Franklin Simpson to take the lead into half, as the Gators, good defensive possession there by Carroll and Grant. to
Carroll
get
now with the
back.
ball. He
And
loses it.
Tried to draw a foul there. He's not going to get it. Knight rolling around on the floor. They're going to call the jump ball. Good effort by Carroll to fight for it back. And possession arrow is with the Gators, so Greenwood will have the ball on the baseline. 6:21 to go in the third.
Stansberry now inbounding for the Greenwood Gators. He passes into Carroll. Carroll on the
Nice
backdoor to
little
Stinnett.
backdoor
Stinnett,
dish to
easy
Stinnett.
layup.
That backdoor pass, man. One of the greatest sights to behold in all the sport of basketball.
Scores now 29-28 with 6 minutes left in this third quarter.
Gators trying to activate their in-the-paint offense. As the student section starting to get a little fired up down there. Press now. Here's Carroll. Stinnett, or that's Gaddis, sorry, in the corner.
Gaddis passes back to Stansberry.
Nice
Stansberry
to
now
see the
dribbling
Greenwood
at the
student
top of the
section
key.
on their feet. Only about half the stands full over there, though, which means about half of y'all here at home could be out here joining us tonight. We love having you tune into the broadcast, as I always say, but come say hi to us at our studio, if you can call it that. We're just kind of above the bleachers. And
I
go
don't
to
know if
enjoy the wonderful concessions like Haley Gordon decided to do mid-game.
she
join
did
the
not go
student
get
section.
concessions. Stinnett on his first attempt is good.
That remains up for debate, Patrick.
I also don't know if having 2 microphones, a computer, a camcorder, and a white plastic table counts as having a studio, but I'll allow that language to be used, Eli. Stinnett misses his second attempt at the free
You know,
throw
we're
line.
about as well set up as NBA TV, so
Okay, Eli, thank you.
here goes Miller now. Knight in the corner. He's going to get the pass over to Chapman.
Stutzman now fires from 3. He
No good
misses.
there. Rebound by Chapman over Stinnett. They will get the jump ball, and this one is going to go with the Wildcats.
Inbounding for the Wildcats is Chapman.
Gators, no substitutions yet in this quarter. Wow, what a defensive play by Carroll, but I think everyone thought the ball was back out of bounds.
Knight
now it's
fires
Knight
from
with a
3.
shot.
He misses. Carroll rebounds. Carroll loses the ball to Miller. Miller puts it up, misses again.
And they're going to call Ben Carroll for his third foul of the game there. 3 pretty careless fouls, and you can tell the coach is not very happy with him as Ware's about to come back in. You know, a lot of times there's good fouls to give, but I think Carroll needs to watch out for the contact he's been drawing tonight.
And hopefully with Ware coming back in, we can see him put up some more production offensively and defensively, keeping a lockout down in that lower core for this Franklin Simpson team, not allowing them to get those easy gimme buckets.
Chapman's first shot is good.
Chapman's second attempt is also good. Score is 30-30 with 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Stansberry now with the ball for Greenwood. He passes up to Ware. Ware to
Good
Grant.
attempt to break the press there. Good coordination by Ware and Grant.
Stansberry now with the ball.
Grant trying to get him the ball.
Stansberry to Stinnett. Stinnett to Grant.
Grant, I think he might take that shot, and he will.
And he
it's
makes
good.
it. Scores 33-30, Greenwood lead. Stutzman now with the
4:37
ball.
now. The three-point answer attempt is no good. Rebound goes again to Chapman. Timeout called on the floor. 4:30 to go. 33-32 is the score. Chapman offensive boards there, 4 straight points for him and the Wildcats, but a nice 3 there by Mark Grant to put the Gators on top going into this quick break. We'll be right back. This is Greenwood High School TV. Butler lost by 15. They'd only had one loss coming into this last week, and now they've dropped 3 straight. You're a loss. I'm a win for some Buckeyes. They say you are what you eat. And we're back here. Noah Stansberry, that is Cade Stinnett on the inbounds pass to Noah Stansberry.
Gaddis now with the ball.
Nice pass to Stinnett running the floor. Tried to dish it to Ware to avoid the charge. Ware gets it now, lays it in, and one.
Ware will now go to the line to hopefully convert on that and one.
He has really produced from the offense tonight. I think this is, I would say, from what I've seen, his best game all season.
Ware really putting up a lot of numbers offensively, but having a huge defensive impact down low tonight, stopping those easy buckets for Franklin Simpson.
Can't convert the three-point attempt, however. Rebound goes to Andreas Miller there.
Stutzman now with the ball for Franklin Simpson.
Greenwood's still the same lineup in this quarter. There's Tedrick Partinger, who had subbed in for the Wildcats. Chapman.
With a nice reverse layup. Scores
35-34 is the score. As that was lost out of bounds into the Franklin Simpson broadcasting booth. They're just not as good as us. And here now is Mark Grant to pass it in.
Stinnett now with the ball. Stansberry now. He passes over to Grant. Ware setting a pick for Grant. Grant dribbling, going in, going for the floater.
Oh,
Misses.
in and out there. Rebound goes to Chapman, who's going to launch it to Miller. Miller, charge drawn by Noah Stansberry. Great awareness there. You can see him posting up, bracing for impact on that one.
The ball will now go back to Greenwood Gators possession.
Second foul going against Andreas Miller. 6 fouls now in this quarter alone against the Wildcats, only 2 against your Gators.
Stinnett inbounding for Greenwood. He throws it into Stansberry.
Knight on Stansberry in the corner.
Stansberry getting a lot of pressure. He passes it all the way up to Grant. Grant to Gaddis. Gaddis going for the layup.
Too
misses.
much mustard on that one. Rebound goes to Ware, and he gets the putback.
Ware again getting that easy putback, putting up a lot of points for Greenwood right now. Scores 37-34 with 3 minutes left in this third quarter.
I told you in that first half, man, the board man gets paid, and Dakota Ware has proven that
Board
tonight.
man's getting paid right now. Board man's getting paid.
He may not be getting any of the entrees, but he's getting the table scraps, and he's making the most of it.
Stutzman now with the ball for Franklin Simpson. He passes over to Partinger, over to Knight,
Good defense by Stansberry.
over to Miller. Stutzman, he fires and misses. Rebound by Gaddis. Stinnett now with the ball.
Stinnett trying to run the floor. Reach-in foul is going to be called against Tedrick Partinger there. Not really sure why he did that one, but that's their 7th foul. So Greenwood going to the line for a 1-and-1. That's going to hurt the Wildcats the rest of this game, the fouls they're racking up in this quarter.
The score's too close to be making silly mistakes for either team. Stinnett on his first attempt, no
No
good.
good there. It's the first he's missed in a while.
Stutzman now with the ball. He dribbles in, goes for the floater.
And they're going to call a foul on that one. I don't know who they're going to say the contact. They're going to call him Dakota Ware. He barely made contact with him.
Not even sure if Dakota Ware was in the same area code as Stutzman on that one, but I guess the call is just going to be the call.
You hate to see the refs not letting him play like that. The first time I've really seen it happen tonight. As first time of this game, Isaac Marshall is subbed in for the Wildcats in exchange for DeMarco Chapman.
Stutzman on his second attempt. And it is good.
That one is good.
Score is 37-36 with 2.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Stinnett inbounds to Gattis.
Finally finds his man.
Stansberry now with the ball. Stansberry receiving a lot of pressure.
Stutzman, good defense now over to Grant. He's been reliable to break that press down low.
Grant over to Stansberry.
They're going to call the charge there. That was pretty obvious.
Yeah, Stansberry gave him a little shove on that one. He played into it.
No, Stansberry
Fair
gave
call.
him a little get away from me move there.
Fair
I don't know
call,
why he
fair
even
call.
tried to argue that one. Only second foul against him, though. He's looking good for the fourth quarter.
Stutzman now with the ball.
Ben Carroll, if you'll notice, has sat out almost this entire third quarter after drawing his third foul of the game.
They're
Returning him until fourth quarter action.
definitely knowing they're going to need Carroll in that fourth quarter to probably help support Ware and size.
Speaking of Ware inside, he gets beat to the baseline by Tedrick Partinger. Good move there. One of his first buckets of the night.
Stansberry passes up to Gattis.
Gaddis
Gattis fires.
the Swamp logo, and it's up and again over the backboard there.
Substitutions now for Greenwood. Braxton and Pate Loggins coming in for Mark Grant and Dakota Ware.
Good outing by both of them this quarter, however. So 1:42 to go. Reminder, Greenwood is in the bonus for this quarter.
Stutzman now with the ball again for Franklin Simpson. He passes to Partinger on the left. Stutzman again with the ball. He passes over to Partinger on the right.
Stinnett on Partinger. Partinger drives in and gets the foul called. He'll be going to the line for 2. That one goes against Braxton Stinnett, his first of the game. So Partinger to the line for 2. First one is in and out.
Partinger on his second attempt. No good.
Andreas Miller will come back in the game. They're going to call the over-the-back foul there against Franklin Simpson. We'll check to see who that one's on. And it's going to go against number 20, Jalen Briscoe.
Stinnett now at the line for the Gators.
You're going to have to watch how these costly fouls down low affect them as they don't get to run their press, which seems to be their element in this game. With the bonus now in place, Greenwood's kind of bailed out there, and Stinnett with an attempt to get some points on the board.
He misses.
Again misses, his second miss in a row.
Stutzman now with the ball.
Usually, as he was earlier in this game. You know, I think it's just a little bit of the pressure, especially being down 1 now. Just got to take a sec to breathe from that charity stripe.
Stutzman now being guarded by Stansberry at the top of the key. Stutzman dribbling in. He passes over to Miller.
Shot is no good there by Marshall, his first attempt of the night. Here goes Stinnett.
Dribbling the ball up the floor.
Stinnett's got to watch that push off there against Stutzman.
Braxton Stinnett passes over to Cade Stinnett.
Reach-in foul called against Stutzman. So Cade Stinnett going back to the line.
Again, Eli, you brought up the fouls are definitely going to start playing a major part in the scoring in this game, knowing that Franklin Simpson has been using that press pretty often to try and force turnovers out of Greenwood.
Knight and Hogan in for Briscoe and Stutzman as Stinnett goes to the line for his first shot.
Stinnet's first attempt, good. Stinnett will now go back to the line for his second attempt.
Greenwood running kind of a small ball lineup right now.
Stinnett
Where's
fires.
Parker Williams been this
Good.
game?
I believe I saw Parker in sweats. He may be injured. That's something I'm not aware of, but he is not dressed tonight.
For next time. Hopefully, if he is injured, speedy recovery there at a crucial part, especially with his ball handling ability for this Greenwood offense.
Greenwood's definitely missing his ferocity tonight, the energy he brings on the floor, both defensively and offensively, something they could sorely use to both move the scoreboard up and discontinue the scoring from Franklin Simpson. Knight now with the ball.
Hot potato up there. Here's Isaac Marshall now.
Miller now with the ball.
More hot potato coming up here, it looks like. Wild shot from Marshall is no good. 39-38, Gators have the 1-point lead, but Franklin Simpson, tooth and nail, staying with them. Wildcats and Gators, 1 quarter to go. Reminder, I'm Eli Lovell with Patrick Haycraft. This is Greenwood High School TV. We'll be right back. So we're back here for the 4th quarter of action. Gators looking to hold on to this lead. 14 total fouls in that 3rd quarter between both teams.
Mark now with the ball over to Stinnett.
Stinnett, travel called there. Look, he didn't pick up an offensive foul on that one for throwing the elbow.
Yeah, refs definitely could have spun that one as a charge. Miller now inbounding to Stutzman for Franklin Simpson. Stutzman bringing the ball up the floor.
Kywan Stutzman's been a lot quieter the second half. Still looking to get back in front for him. Here's Tedrick Partinger over to Knight in the corner. Stutzman for 3. No good there, in and out. Rebound goes to Ware, and they're going to call the foul against Tedrick Partinger there. Good effort by Dakota Ware to hang on to that ball. He's going to the line for a... Actually, he might get 2 shots now. I think we're in the double bonus. So Ware now looking to give them a basket cushion.
His first attempt?
No good. Tedrick Partinger kind of laughing there. I think he thought that was a 1-and-1, started to sprint into the area of play and then quickly got back out before they called a lane violation on him out there for crossing
Ware's
that line.
second attempt, no good.
No good again. Knight bringing it down the court. Now it's Stutzman. In the corner, Partinger. Down to Miller, who loses the ball. Sorry, that was Chapman. Somehow that one's going to get called as going with the Wildcats. I don't really know how they're going to spin that call.
Knight now with the ball. Knight with the ball again. He passes over to
Partinger.
Partinger. To Stutzman.
Now. Good defense from this 2-3, or 3-2, sorry, Gators zone that they're running right now.
Miller dribbling the ball at the top of the key. Over to Chapman. Back to Miller.
6:39 to go. Significant time run off the clock these last two possessions. There's Knight up top. Now to Partinger inside to Chapman. Shot attempt is no good. Ware tried to get the rebound, couldn't hold on to it. They're going to say that this one stays here with the Wildcats. So again, Greenwood not able to lock down the board there, and that's going to be, could be costly here with Franklin Simpson having the third opportunity to take the lead.
Stutzman fires and
No
misses.
good there. Finally rebound, Grant.
Stansberry with the ball.
Good job by Grant to avoid the baseline there.
Stinnett now. He passes to Carroll. Carroll to Grant.
Grant driving off the pick by Ware. Rolls back out. Now it's Stinnett.
Stinnett passes to Carroll. Carroll fakes the shot, goes in.
Goes in there, and they're going to call the blocking foul. So Stinnett will go to the line for two. Dawson Knight saying my bad on that one. Ben Carroll had him soaring with that little pump fake there.
Carroll's first attempt is good.
That's good.
Score is now 40-38 with 5 minutes and 57 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
That's the third foul on DeMarco Chapman. Carroll looking to make it a three-point game.
Carroll's
No good.
second attempt is no good.
Rebound goes, Stinnett can't corral it. Here's Stutzman now on the fast break. Stutson past Grant, loses the ball. Stansberry now. Triple team down on the baseline, and he gets it away. Good pass by Ware to Grant.
Grant now with the ball. Over to Carroll. Carroll fires from
Carroll
three.
No good.
Misses.
And now back the other way is Franklin Simpson. That one is no good off the finger roll. Stutzman with the rebound, gets it put back up, and the foul called. No shot, though.
It's another foul
That's gonna
called
go against
on.
Ware. I believe that is his second.
Second foul on Dakota Ware. Stutzman will now go to the line for Franklin Simpson.
Stutzman has an opportunity here to make it a one-point game. Or to tie it, actually.
Stutzman's first attempt is
It's
good.
First one. 5:29 to go. Will Gaddis coming in for Dakota Ware, so Greenwood running a little bit of a smaller ball lineup now.
Stutzman's second attempt is
good.
good.
And we have a tie game in the fourth quarter. Much different than the Lady Gators game. A little bit of excitement here.
Gaddis now with the ball.
Do you like seeing it as a blowout, or do you more enjoy watching these tight affairs as rebound goes to Carroll off the miss by Stansberry, and that's 2 easy points for him?
I'm more of a tightrope game kind of man myself, Eli. I like watching the ones that are interesting. Stutzman now with the
As
ball.
long as we win, of course.
Of course. Always have to walk away with the W. Greenwood in the lead right now, 42-40 with 5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Stutzman now with the ball for Franklin Simpson. He goes for the floater and misses. Rebound by Stansberry. Stansberry now brings the ball up the floor. He
Stansberry's
passes it
way
to
more
Grant.
active.
Grant fires from three.
That one's
Makes.
good. 5-point cushion now for the Gators with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Stansberry's been way more active tonight on the boards and the defense, as I was saying.
I told you
Love to
early
see him
on
taking
in
that
this
bigger
game,
role.
those 3-point makes from Stansberry were really going to help separate this team from the Franklin Simpson Wildcats. And now you're seeing it take effect with this 45-40 lead with 4 minutes left.
Well, that was Mark Grant that hit that three.
Or Mark Grant. I apologize.
And here's Stinnett on the – whoa.
I don't really know how to describe what just happened. Stinnett kicking the ball seemingly as hard as he could up against the wall on accident, of course.
I think they said Expelliarmus there, and that ball went
Flying.
out of the field of play. Timeout called by somebody, I don't even know. And we are back with 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go.
That's a lot of words coming out of our cameraman and woman right now. Gaddis now with the ball for Greenwood.
Grant.
Passes over to Grant.
Good defense there from Miller. That's a Stansberry.
Knight guarding Stansberry at the top of the key. Stansberry dribbling in. He goes all the way in for the layup. Makes.
And that one is good.
Scores.
And that's a 7-point lead for the Gators.
Scores now 47-40 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
3:45 to go in the game. Briscoe pass, loses the ball from the defense by Stinnett. This one's going to stay with the Wildcats.
The Gators have to make it a point in these last couple minutes of this game to not get lazy. They have to keep pushing both defensively and offensively.
Absolutely.
As to keep maintaining their lead and hopefully grow it.
Stutzman and Chapman back in for the Wildcats.
Miller now with the ball. Over to Stutzman. Over to Partinger. Over to Knight. Knight fires from three. He
No
misses.
good there. Rebound. That one is Miller. No good there. Shot up again. That one's Chapman. And the foul is going to go against number 2. That's Noah Stansberry. His third of the game. And Franklin Simpson now also in the bonus. So probably going to be a slow last roughly 3.5 minutes with the 17 combined fouls.
Scores
Actually,
still 47-40.
It's definitely more than that. I think it's 19 because they just stopped showing them on the scoreboard after 10. Second one is no good.
Stansberry with the ball.
Gators escape with one there. Knight tried to strip the ball. Franklin Simpson's coach is not happy, having some words with the official. Kind of looks like Trapper Whitney.
Stinnett now inbounding. Gaddis with the ball. Stinnett now with the ball again. Going all the way up the floor.
Call a foul on somebody. That one might go against. No, it's not going to go against Stinnett. Foul's instead going to go against Andreas Miller. So here's Stinnett now on the free throw attempt, looking to make this potentially a 9-point game. First one is good.
Score is now 49-40 with
No,
3 minutes, or 48-40, I apologize.
Patrick, it's been a long day, hasn't it?
I'm getting a little tired here.
49-40. Approaching that 3-minute mark in this game. Gators trying to hold on to this little lead they've built.
Stutzman
for
fires,
three.
misses.
No good. Rebound goes to Miller. Miller, they're going to call a reach-in foul there on technical foul, too. I don't know who they just teed up. Was it Stans? They teed up Mark Grant. The coach is holding Dawson Knight's hand for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. He's not happy. Greenwood's coach sharing some words. Two shots now coming up. Kaiwan Stutzman. What just happened?
I have no idea. I have no idea why they just called a T on Grant.
And it was almost immediately after the foul, too. I don't know if he just asked the ref what happened. They rubbed him wrong. But the ball sure don't lie, as the first one is no good.
Stutzman now with the second attempt. Second attempt is good. First one was not good.
Yeah,
Second one was good.
Man, I'm tired.
Maybe you're getting tired.
Dawson Knight now looking to inbound. A little handoff to Kaiwan Stutzman. Here's their nice defense there. Rebound where Butterfingers. Ball's loose. Knight has it. That one's going to stay with the Wildcats. Last touched by Gaddis, I believe. Under 3 minutes now to go. 8-point lead for the Gators.
Chapman inbounding for Franklin
It's been
Simpson.
an intense matchup all the way through, that's for sure. Lots of tensions flaring between both sides.
You're correct about that. Miller with the ball.
Three is no good by Partinger. Now it's the Gators.
Gaddis with the ball.
Press.
Gaddis passes to Ware. Ware loses
Ware
the ball.
it. Not a good pass, though. As Stutzman lays it in, and it's a two-possession game now. Heavier press now. And they're going to get the jump. They're going to call the foul there.
Stansbury now going to the line for Greenwood.
Foul goes on Dawson Knight. Dawson Knight he's taunting the ref a little bit there. Refs better look out for that. If they're going to tee up Mark Grant, you know, might want to watch Dawson Knight.
Stansbury now with his first attempt. That is good.
Braxton it coming in for Dakota Ware. Wait, no, never mind. Who they sub? I don't know who they subbed out, but Dakota Ware went back down to defend low with Ben Carroll.
Stansbury on his second attempt.
It was Gaddis that
good.
subbed out.
Stutzman with the ball again for Franklin Simpson.
Franklin Simpson trying to mount a comeback here with 2:15 to go in the game. Knight passes over to Stutzman. Back to Knight now. Miller driving, no good. Stutzman, shot is good. It's a 5-point game. 2:04 to go, timeout called. 51-46 your score. We will be right back from the Swamp. Back in the studio now, Braxton it, bring it down the court. Crowd's gone silent here. A lot of high nerves going on in this one as we have approached.
Definitely
down
feel
below
the
2
tension
minute mark.
in this gym right now, Eli. Grant with the ball,
You
Stinnett
could
now.
cut it with the oar, I would argue. Here's
That one
Grant.
hurt.
I'm just saying it's really tense.
Grant with the ball.
Heavy defense
Franklin
being
Simpson
played.
getting very aggressive on defense right now. Grant with the ball again.
They can't afford to give up free throws, so you got to wonder if this strategy will pay out for them or not. Bold strategy, Cotton. And it does work for them. Travel called on Noah Stansbury. He's not happy with the call. Neither is the coach. DeMarco Chapman passing it in to Kaiwan Stutzman. 1:26 to go.
Partridge now with the ball.
Pass to the
Passes over
corner.
to Knight. Knight fires from three.
Got it.
Hits.
It's a 2-point game.
Stansbury with the ball for Greenwood. He passes over to Braxton. Send it up to Grant.
And the aggressive foul called there against Kaiwan Stutzman. 1:05 to go. Going to the line now is Braxton. As Dakota Ware looks like he might be subbing back in soon.
Stinnett
First
good
one's
on his free throw attempt.
Both Stinnets have had a good performance tonight. Both Cade and Braxton. Dakota Ware being told he can't sub in right now, even though it was after the first attempt. Not exactly sure why.
Stinnett on his second attempt. Makes.
And timeout called by the Gators with 1 minute 5 seconds to go. 4-point cushion now. This is a close one. questionable calls by the refs, I would also say, but I'll tell you this, it is really hard to be an official. I had to learn the three-point system under Coach Howard for running a three-man officiating crew. It's very difficult. It gives you some respect that you didn't have for them before.
Miller inbounding.
Stutzman now. Stansbury picking him up.
Stutzman with the
Playing a little
ball.
game of chicken there. We've had hot potato, we've had chicken, we've of course had basketball. It's been a fun night.
A lot of playground games being played on this court right now. Miller with the ball.
Drive is no good there. Rebound elevating on that one too is Cade Stinnett. Stansbury now at the ball. Under a minute to go, 42 seconds to be exact, as Stansbury is going to the line.
Another timeout is called by the Gators.
Are they icing their own shooter? We'll be right back with you in a sec. This is Greenwood High School TV. Ba, and we are back on this broadcast. Stansbury with the ball in the corner.
God, Stansbury really feeling that pressure
Gets it over
tonight.
to Stinnett. Great effort by him to get that one. They're going to somehow call a travel there instead of a foul on the obvious reach-in. It looked like he was going. It looked like a wrestling match for a sec there instead of a basketball game.
Sometimes,
The refs
instead of
missed that one.
complaining about the call, Eli, you just have to sigh. Just got to give it a real good exhale. Stutzman now with the ball for Franklin Simpson at the top of the key. He's guarded by Stansbury.
Partinger gets the lay-in. Timeout immediately called by Franklin Simpson. 53-51 is your score with 25 seconds left. The longest 25 seconds of the Greenwood basketball season for sure. Tension is high. We're going to take another quick break, I guess. This is Greenwood High School TV. And we're back. 25 seconds on the clock. Minutes it may play out to be. As here's Stinnett with the ball on the baseline.
He gives it back to Stansbury. Stansbury
Franklin
passes up
Simpson
to
choosing
Gaddis.
not to foul. Instead, they're going to try to play good defense. And
Oh.
late call there, they're going to call a late charge against Will Gaddis. That was a really late whistle. I mean, I understand why they called that, but if you're going to call that, call it when it happens. I'm a little heated here.
Yeah, I could tell. I'm getting a little upset. I'm
Luckily,
refraining.
the charge does not count towards the bonus. So
10
Stutzman,
seconds.
They're going to hold for the last shot. He had Partinger wide open. They're not going to get it there.
Blocked by Carroll! Gaddis
And
with the ball.
a reach-in foul. What a play by Ben Carroll there.
2.6 seconds left. 53-51.
And you'll notice Tedrick Partinger was making the – you ever seen when LeBron and J.R. Smith, when J.R. Smith thought there was more time on the clock and LeBron was just looking at like, what are you doing? He was wide open with an attempt at a layup that Carroll definitely couldn't have gotten to.
And Grant drew a offensive foul. He is now at the line shooting for Greenwood. His first
it was a
attempt.
reach-in foul.
Oh, reach in?
We got the rebound.
Oh, okay. My bad.
But Kaiwan Stutzman just not looking ahead on the court, you know. I think he was trying to hold for the last shot himself maybe. And that one could cost the Wildcats the game. Second shot is good.
Timeout called by the Gators.
54-51. But what an exciting way. If that's how this game ends, what an exciting way to seal the deal. There's still 2 seconds left for potential to tie this one up with a three-pointer. We'll be right back with the conclusion to definitely the most exciting game we've broadcast all season. Seconds to go. What do you think the Gators need to do in this one?
Disallow any three-point shot. Do not let Knight get the ball, and do not let Stutzman get the ball. Do not let them see the ball.
However, they cannot foul.
I don't care. Don't let those two see the ball.
A foul for three would be very bad. It's how the Hawks lost their game last night against the Raptors.
Tension's getting real hot here. 1.4 seconds left in this game again. 54-51. 1 3-point basket, and this game goes into overtime.
This is a really exciting way to lead into our divisional rivalries we have coming up with South and Bowling Green and all that. All right, 1.4 to go. Chance now to tie this ball game. Can
Chapman.
the Gators hold on defense? Chapman probably going to look for Knight. Knight, maybe Stutzman if he can get past Carroll. They're going to roll. They are going to look for Knight on the rollout instead. Ball is stripped by Stansberry.
Greenwood possession with 0.1 seconds left. Everybody, that is game.
Stansberry shrugged at the coach and said, all right, he was trying to foul there. He didn't even mean to get the steal. And that's the game. 54-51. Gators come away with a big win at home, following the Lady Gators in the same fashion. Coaches versus Cancer Night. Good way for the Gators to take home a home W. Pleasure as always to be out here with you, Patrick.
A pleasure as always, Eli.
Thank you to everyone for tuning in. To everyone that makes this broadcast possible. I'm Eli Lovell.
And I'm Patrick Haycraft.
We're signing off. This is Greenwood High School TV. Thanks for watching.